Hello ladies and gents, and welcome on back to Dune Awakening and our walkthrough of the PvE. And we are sitting right here, and that, the Wrecking Crew, is our next mission. We need to go over there because we need to get more of the infused copper, spice infused copper. But man, I wanted you guys to have a little bit of the tension you get when you run on the open sand here. See if we get chomped. We need that fused copper so we can make a better part for our bike, which means our bike will last longer, it'll be move better. But that we will build as soon as we do this. And we need to pick up rub off the mission for the Planeteer class because he has a whole bunch of stuff with vehicles that he does. Here we go. Oh shit, we're in the sun too long. Oh no! There's like nowhere to hide. Jeez. Look how much of that my water ate. That's okay. You look at my number 8 over there. No worries. Alright. A couple of different ways you can enter. You can enter from the front. I prefer to come in. Oh, jeez. Come on now, you let me do this before. But there's a big hole. Alright. This is another thing where we go to the very bottom and clear everything. That's right, you use your doohickey in here. Ooh, we got a rifle. There you go, at least we got 20 rounds now. Oh, get off the screen, that stupid debuff.
Where's my reinforcement?
Oh, that's not a bad little rifle, is it? First thing to keep in mind is you got to kill everything around you before you start messing with anything, because I don't know how many times these guys will just come, the AI will come running up on you. Here we go. This is what I was talking about. Oh, wrong button. I jerk. Okay, that guy's not going. All right. Oh, right in the nuts. Oh, man. Not cool, man. All right. What else is down here? Oh, this is the captain's bridge of the ship.
Mayday, mayday. This is Ensign Meredith commanding Alcyon. Lieutenant Lakers is down.
The convoy is under sustained attack. They knew where we'd be. We've lost contact with the group leader, Kytheria.
Ah, that's what we needed to complete the mission, but we're not done.
Belay that chatter! We have sustained several direct hits, and we're losing trim badly. We're going to try to set her down. Our emergency transponder is active. Godspeed, everyone.
Okay.
I see someone.
Whoa, hello.
I'm coming for you, stop!
Oh. Just one dude. Come on, buddy. Everything in here looks like okay. Gotta find a thing to get in there. Ooh. We get a blade and that copper that I was, the infused copper I was talking about. Oh, we get all kinds of shit now. Okay. Now we gotta look around until we find a little code to get in there. I don't remember. Up, right there. And that's how we came in. Okay, now we can go make our bike. And I will harvest this copper on the way back. All right, we are back. So it wants us to research the scavenger rags. Which are those right there. Which usually means we got to make them in here. Yep. So it's plasteel, microfiber, copper, which I already ran through the refinery because I knew we'd need it. There we go. While those are getting done, we'll take whatever copper we have here. We need to turn this back on. If you're not using it and you turn it off, it means you can build extra things because you won't be using usually everything at the same time. So hold on. Let me get this bad boy built. Okay, so those are the ones that we got in the place, and they're already jacked up. But there we go. Caliph's Drinker. Khalif's managed to stay alive for weeks. So this blade makes it so you don't have to carry the improvised blood extractor. All you got to do is attack people with the knife. But we've got to research it. And again, dang, takes that spice infused. Acid steel. Now before we do that, what does my Sandbike take? Right. Oh, it just takes copper. Because in the previous area, we picked up these guys. Oh yes, the power. And that takes 3, so we can do both. Because I want that, because then we don't have to carry this anymore. We can put something else there. Ah, here we go. So there's that rifle we were just using. And the blade.
I have crossed the Vermilius Gap, off-worlder, and I still haven't shaken my unwanted followers. I'm afraid I must delay our reunion until... well, I fear drastic measures might be required. But fear not, off-worlder. You've come this far alone. I'm impressed. You're a long way from that mewling mauler I dragged from the wreckage of the Proteus. Listen, you'll need a vehicle to cross the sands to the Paranorth and reach the gap. But vehicles require components that aren't created here on Arrakis. Arrakis has a long history, off-worlder. More than you might imagine. Some things, like the Imperial testing stations, contain echoes of the past. But more importantly, they contain stockpiles of components you'll need. Just be careful. Those old ruins are a beacon for all kinds of scum.
Alright, so fabricated Sandbike. This is the thing I wanted to get to in the story. So either way, you can do this earlier if you want, but this unlocks a very specific thing that we need, which is a recall gun, so we can bring pick our bike up so this enemies, and if you're PvP, other players, anything, the sandstorms can't destroy them. So let's need the Mark 1. Let's see. ESU Mark 1. Copper. 3 of those bad boys. And again, we ran that in the previous episode if you guys want to see that. Now we need 3 of the Sandbike treads. And then the engine. Now we gotta wait. But I think what we need is the other thing that was unlocked, which is going to be the welding wire. We need a thing of that. There we go. We need the welding torch. Alright, and we need to make, because we made the Sandbike chassis, now we need to make the Sandbike hull. Copper. Go. Alright, there we go. Yeah, here we go. This is what I was waiting for. Oh, wait a minute. Research the small chemical refinery. I'm starting to run out of room down here. I did put a second floor up and a backup generator and an extra blood supply. Just to make my life easier, because I run through and I fill so much of this stuff up. But, oof, okay. Anyways, we will get to the bike in a second. Wow, it needs how many? But that's the important thing right there that we need to research. Let's go see what it takes to make those. So this is the vehicle backup tool. This stores your Sandbike and makes it so that you can take it out and bring it back as much as you need to. 2 particle capacitors and more copper. Okay, so real quick. Just gotta turn it yellow with your highlight. Woohoo, baby. And then we just store the vehicle. All right, give me 1 sec, and then you can drop the vehicle whenever you want, wherever you want. But I need to go get a bunch of copper. So hold on a second. Here we go. That should be the proper thing. Okay, fuel cell. So medium, what does it take? It takes 15 out of with water. And it takes 45 fuel cells. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll make one of those. Because it's kind of hard to take your bike anywhere if you don't have fuel in it. But you can also get small fuel back at the Imperial Testing Station 2. That's where I got some. I don't know about you guys, but I tend to be one of these people that, now I got to figure out where I put it. There it is. I will stick it in my inventory and just leave it. Okay, so to refill your bike, you got to go down here. And it'll automatically put it in. And boink. Now there's a couple of things that we're going to want to start to make now. Before we leave and clean things up, you want to go into water and a Freeman item that can serve water do. I don't have enough copper for that one. That one we need. That should pop up now. There it is. Nope, that's not it. That's it. But I don't have enough for it. But what that is an extra water supply. A water cistern. And then it's got another set of gear that you can put on. Then we have the rifle. I don't remember if we made that. Oh. That is right there. Is the rifle, but that's fine. We don't need it right at this sec. And we have a solo replicator. So if you want to copy your whole base and then take it somewhere else, you can. Here's the other big one, the recycler. So all those weird parts that you're keeping, partially destroyed weapons, things like that, you want to build that, and we'll do that after I do more copper. Then we're going to want to get the mining iron here. We're going to research that one. And that one. And we're good with the power packs right now. But we might need to make one when the one we currently have wears out. So we'll just get that out of the way. Got a glow tube. Passive suspensor belt. Wow, what a mouthful. And we got the Sandbike back seat if you want to slap that on there. Okay, so we need to go back over here and do the rest of the, actually try here, mimic film recovery.
That's it, Off-Worlder. You're ready. I'm waiting at Mirzabar. That's the great rock formation that looks like a giant hammer. Be careful. Vehicles are fast, but nothing can outrun Shai Hulud. You can only hope to get between safe areas more quickly.
Yep.
I'll see you soon.
In other words, you don't want to go just riding around. Ooh, this thing is freaking fast. And the more you go around the base of things, at least when I was running, it sure seemed like the best way to go. This is where I control. Oh shit! Oh no! Can I not move now? What are they doing?
Identify yourself.
That's bad. Okay, see if you can come through here. And this thing just fucking pitches every which way. It is nasty. Right above us. Ooh. Okay. I'm just trying to see how it does on terrain here and how fast you need to go. And does it flip if you get messed up? Ooh. So there is the repair tool. I can see why they made it mandatory as part of the... Ooh, man. Alrighty, sir, we got something for you.
You've come back. You don't know how rare that is on Arrakis. Have you done as I asked? You have? That's incredible. I thought those crazies down there would keep me stuck here forever. Oh, wonderful. Say what you will about the old empire, but they knew how to keep a record. Yes, of course, I haven't forgotten. Pay attention. Life, all life, is in the service of life. There. Though I must confess, I wasn't expecting such an apt pupil. It was more like you were remembering than learning. Odd.
Okay, so here we are in our Swordmaster thing. I haven't talked about it that much because it's okay. We got, of course, our knee charge. I got rid of the deflection, and I put crippling strike. But this is why we want to keep the scientist. Let's see. Yeah, resource right there. There's one, and there we go. Alrighty, folks. So what we're going to do next is go into our journey, go into the ink thing because it gives the trade posts, and we're going to go after trooper basics here so we can unlock our trooper skill tree. And when we go on our map, we look and we see right there, get rid of my marker, there we go, proving ground. So we'll start the next episode right over there. Unless we'll probably need to unlock a bunch of stuff at the base first. So I'm going to go back to the base. So keep your heads down, your warriors of doom up, and I'll see you again real damn soon.